was just like and then you know.
Oh!
Okay.
What was it? What?
No.
No, not that.
Oh, fuck, whatever. We forgot. Sorry.
Do you remember your first impression about him?
Me?
Yeah, your
First impression was like, I was like, why does he keep speaking Cantonese to this guy? Like, thinks he's so cool or something. But then I thought he was like, you know, I thought he was pretty cute. Couldn't like, wasn't sure if he was my type, but you know, I was just like, oh, he seems really intriguing. Like, I kind of want to talk to him, get to know him, but like, I just didn't know what it was because I was so focused on like, I need to make friends. Like, I can't focus on chasing a guy right now, and I need to make friends. But for some reason, I just really wanted to talk to him.
At first, yeah, she was also like the only person there that I didn't know. So then started talking to her. It was like, it made me intrigued. I was like, oh, maybe she like knows a lot of like people that I know. And then started talking to her, and she was like really cool. She was really good at volleyball, and like she just seemed like very nice, like kind, down to earth person. Like she was very friendly. So then I started talking to her, and we had a lot of similarities. Like she was pretty cool. Like music taste was pretty cool. She was drinking a lot that night too, which is like
Cool.
Yeah, it's like good. It's like a fundamental part of my life at that time. Yeah, I just thought you were like really nice and cool, and like like you can tell, like very honest. Yeah.
If you can only pick one thing to show off to everyone, what would be that for?
I really like how you have the ability to connect with a lot of people that you meet that are new. Like a lot of my friends really like you. They always say that they always love talking to you. Like you get deep with them so fast, and it's just the ability to like be open with someone and allow them to be open with you. And I think I really like how quickly you get along with people and how they always like you. Like maybe a little more than me, but.
My favorite thing about you is it's just the same thing I said just now. Like you're very kind. You and like you always like put other people as like your priority, and I can tell how like generous and like and so yeah, you're very kind, and you're very reliable. Like that's the other thing. Like they're kind of connected. I feel like people always rely on you, and you get stuff done, so they know they can like trust you and rely on you. So very dependable.
How would you guys describe the connections you guys are having?
Passionate, fiery.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say fun. Very fun. Like I feel like sometimes when we're playing music, we just have some like little dance parties.
Yeah.
We just like it's very silly. It's very fun.
Yeah. I think I'll describe it as very comfortable. I think that's one of the most important things for me, like that I'm comfortable in a relationship. Because before it felt kind of like I was like walking on eggshells, but with her, I feel like I made it clear to her that a relationship, we should like fully trust each other and be able to be ourselves and say whatever, and have our little dance parties, I guess. So our relationship is very comfortable.
What's your biggest insecurity in a relationship?
I think my biggest insecurity is that like sometimes I feel like I don't deserve to be loved. Like I feel like my flaws are very like big, but my like the positives to dating me might be very small. So sometimes I feel like, oh, if I messed up or whatever, like, oh, why would anyone want to be with me? I'm kind of a loser, I'm boring.
I think the biggest insecurity is never feeling like I'm enough for someone, and then also feeling crazy in a relationship. Not like in a sense that like in my mind I'm a big overthinker. So like whenever someone doesn't give back the same amount that I'm giving, I would always feel like I would always start to think about it, and I would always think, oh, there's something wrong. Like, what am I not doing? Like, what more can I do? And that's just like it comes from like previous relationships of like not communicating very well, and so I always I just don't want to feel that way when I'm in a relationship, because like it just makes me think that there's something wrong with what I'm doing, and I'm not like enough for someone. So
What if the world ends tomorrow? What will you guys be doing today?
well, mostly just mostly spending time with family. Like obviously I would love to travel the world, but I don't know. Like maybe I'll just spend it with family, but also have some of our alone time. Just spend time with loved ones.
Yeah. Same with me, I guess. Like I would probably like go see my parents, see some friends, go back to Macau, see those friends as well, if I can. But yeah, I think it's also I would like to have like maybe like half the day for just us, like reflect and like
If we're talking about like unrealistic, then I would pool everybody's money together and we'd buy like a huge mansion and we'll just spend the whole day there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get an Airbnb.
How do I get an Airbnb? I'll just buy a mansion, buy a castle, and then we'll just
Well, like-
all friends and family will just live there for the rest of the day before it ends.
Yeah, but like an Airbnb is cheaper, like you can go
No,
to
but
Airbnb
it
mansion.
doesn't matter. It's the end of the world, so like I just use all the money,
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, one thing that you think your partner can improve.
Oh. You wanna go first?
Yeah, I think one of the things is just finding hobbies that interest you, that you'll be interested in long enough, because like there's a lot of times where like I get very into things and I do them for quite a while, and sometimes I just want to spend my own time doing those hobbies, but like you generally get bored really quickly, and so like I want you to be able to find something that you're really passionate about and like just put your heart into it, because sometimes like after work you want to cool down, like I know you want to lie in bed and stuff, but sometimes I just feel bad that like I want to do my own thing and like you're just not sure what to do.
Yeah. It's okay though. I can just like I like to lie around sometimes, like do whatever.
Yeah, but I mean I guess it's just not sustainable for like the rest of your life. I want you to find something that you're passionate about.
I guess, yeah. Just find more hobbies, different things. Yeah. For you, I think for you, I hope that you like get better at saying no, because you're just too nice sometimes, and like you like your friend asks you to do this, okay, sure, or like, oh, can we do this, oh, okay, I'm like with Kyle, but yeah, you can come on like that, okay, like that, and then so yeah, sometimes it just like it feels like I can tell you don't really want to do those things, but you just feel bad. I'm like, it's okay to say no sometimes, like, and then sometimes you like your friends ask you to play volleyball here one day, and then the next day you play again, and then like 4 days in a row you play, and you come back and you feel like shit, and you're like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, oh, I wonder why, because you said yes to like 5 days of volleyball, so kind of like I know you want to be a good person and a good friend, but sometimes you kind of just have to like
I've been
be
doing
okay
better.
with like saying no.
I've
So
been doing better.
yeah, just keep that in mind,
No.
Okay.
Being together for 2 years and 4 months.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's the secrets to that?
What's the secret? I feel like in a relationship, it's kind of at a certain point you kind of just start to get used to each other, and then rather being like in a relationship, you kind of like just cohabit, like live in a place together, and yeah, like people do their own things, right? Like she can do her own things, I can do my own things, right? But sometimes it's also important to like there must be a balance of your independence and doing fun and exciting things together. So I feel like recently we can get into the like, oh, we're both busy and like we kind of want to do our own things, but like it's also important to keep in mind that a relationship you kind of have to work at it. So it's important to make them feel special, you know, like just like, oh, like you come back from work, maybe just like get them a little treat from somewhere, or like, oh, we haven't done anything together in a while, let's like make it clear that, oh, this day should be us going on a date. So it's like just like making sure that it's still fun to be in this relationship, and you're not just being together because you're used to each other. Like it's important to have your independence, but also still enjoy your time together rather than just being together. So, yeah.
I think that's a great secret.
That's a great secret. What about your secret?
Well, I mean, on top of that, if you're talking about like the kind of the deeper side of like making the relationship work, it's definitely communicating. I think as much as you can go out and have fun, if you're not talking about what's bothering you, or like how you feel about certain things, or like kind of just telling them about your day, I think if you're just not communicating, then you're not really like getting to each other on a deeper level. And I'm assuming this is the person you'll be with for a very long time, so if you don't tell them anything, then they'll never really truly know who you are. And so I just think like communication is very key, and it's not very much like always telling them everything, but it's also like discussing things. Like if you have an issue with something, like you can say like, oh, this is how I feel, and this is how like maybe you made me feel, and then listen to the other person, and you know, just like come up with a compromise together. And as you say, not everything always has to be an argument.
Yeah, just like have a conversation, you know. Yeah, and you can't expect the other, like, no matter how long you live together or like be in a relationship together, you can't read the other person's mind. So just express yourself, and like,
because there's no judgment. I mean, if you're together, there shouldn't be any judgment, and so like you should just be able to freely say what you want, and trust that the other person will listen to you, and like you guys can just have a good conversation out of it.
Not everything has to be an argument. You can't read everyone's mind.
Those are the two secrets right there.
Yeah.
What excites you the most in the future?
Oh, okay.
For me, it's when we both made a certain pillow of money to travel and go see a lot of places. There's a lot of places that I want to go. Like I've never been to Europe, so I really want to go explore all the cultures over there. Like I want to go on a cruise. I want to go to Disneyland. There's a lot of places I want to go to, and so like just hopefully, hopefully, that's what I'm excited for, to be able to just like, you know, go around different places and just like create more memories.
Yeah. I think for me, like next month we're going back to Hong Kong, and I'm gonna meet her parents for the first time. So that's exciting. I want to see like how, like the place she grew up, and like of course I've been to Hong Kong, right, but not with her. So meet her parents for the first time, see how she grew up, just learn more about her. And then like another thing I'm really excited about is like she really wants a dog next year. She's been bringing it up pretty often. So like, yeah, like these days, like these dogs on the streets, they look cuter, and like I'm like envisioning my life with a dog, and I always wanted a dog, and yeah, so I'm excited about that. I hope that works out for us.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.